Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever in the world you might be watching. In this video, we'll consider Excel's most recent offering, the function Lambda. First of all, let's look at some definitions. I suggest that you pause the video at this stage, study the contents of the screen, pause by clicking the space bar, and when you're ready, press the play button again. We can now examine an actual example. In this group of cells here, I've said that the parameters are X and Y, and we want to add X and Y, and you'll notice that having created the formula, the lambda function in cell H16 is named myLambda and refers to lambda xy x plus y, which is what I see in the name manager. The calculation is therefore myLambda F16 G16 using the cells with the information and can be copied down to the rows below if needed. So let's see how we can use this particular lambda function. Now, what I need to do is to click in the cell that I want to see the lambda function give me the answer. So what I'm going to do is say use in formula, and it will bring up the name myLambda. When I click on myLambda, and then in the formula bar, I'll just add F16 followed by a comma and G16, close the bracket, press enter, and my answer is 4. So that quite simply is how Lambda works. Now, let's look at all of the steps that will continue along the way. Step 1, test with a normal formula. That is, in this cell, I've said add K16 and L16. Then create the lambda function in a cell. We'll create it in this cell, and it will be equal lambda x, y, again, and x plus y. That is my function. Now, when I press enter, it says it's waiting for a count. But what we have to do is to name the lambda function in the name manager. So what we'll do here, we'll go to the name manager, and then I'll copy and paste that formula into a new name, which will be addition. We'll call it addition. And I'll say adds 2 cells. And now we want to copy and paste the lambda formula into refers to. And having done that, I now click OK, and there is my new name. I can now close that, and I'll see here, if we take it right back to the very start, I'll delete that and I'll say use in formula. I want the addition function to be used in that formula, and the cells with the information will be K16 and L16. So in brackets, I type K16 and L16, close the bracket, press enter, and I should see the answer 10, which I do. So I know that my lambda function is working correctly with the name addition. I can then, if I wish, add another set of data, 6, and we'll say here 5 and 8. And now I'm in a position to copy the function down, and I should see 9 and 14, which I do. So I know that my lambda function is working correctly. Let's now consider a slightly more advanced version of the lambda function builder. In this case, ABC home builders need to know the days taken for the various stages in their home building. And what they've done, they've created a lambda function, which we can see here in the name manager. The name has been given completion days as the function name. It will calculate the number of days to complete each stage, and it refers to equals Lambda, commence and finish as the parameters, and the calculation will be finish minus commence. So let's apply the Lambda function to building number 2. We're going to say that the foundations were commenced on the 3rd of April, 2021, and they were finished on the 8th of April, 2021. And now we can check the days taken by using in the formula the completion days. And the completion days will be called in the formula bar by the commence cell and the second parameter, the finish date. Let's hit enter, and we see that there are 5 days. So it was so simple to do that. The creation of the Lambda function was exactly as we saw in the first part of this download. And what I can now do in preparation for the other days is to autofill, autofill the formula down. Please excuse my scratchy voice, by the way. I'm recovering from a bit of a head cold at the moment. So I hope in this video you've seen that using Lambda is not difficult. It doesn't matter, by the way, how advanced or convoluted the formula is that you're going to use in the Lambda function, provided that you've checked that it works as a normal function, then you'll have no problem with Lambda. There are lots of examples now on the web of the more advanced functions should you need to use them or copy them. But of course, remember that you should always check that the formula works correctly in the first place. Most important, because unless it does, then the Lambda function will not work correctly. So hopefully you found this upload educational. It's been a pleasure to prepare it for you. I can assure you it was one of the trickier videos that I've had to prepare, but please subscribe unless you've already done so. We very much like likes and comments. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.